So the starting five for Great Britain, including Terry Bywater, Abdi Jama, Matt Byrne, Ian Sagar, John Hall and Adi Origbemi. And for the United States, Josh Turek, Trayvon Jennifer, Matt Scott, Stephen Serio, and also Ian Lynch. Sagar and Turek, the men competing for the ball at the tap-off, and already it's Britain on the attack through John Hall, number 14 on the near side. Bywater, average of 17 per game so far. And that hefty total as well of 119 points to his name. So the United States come away with Josh Turek, man who plays his basketball in Spain. Bywater with him, Turek goes for the long one. Sagar not happy with that fumble. If you're going to make mistakes, get them out of the way early on, I'm sure he's saying to himself. Stephen Serio. Trayvon Jennifer inside the paint. John Hall with a chance of an early score for the home side. Matt Scott, number 10 for the American team. Sagar it is doing the cleaning up at the end. John Hall to bring it away. Inside ball to Origbemi. Looking for Hall, looking for a quick one to Sagar on the inside. Abdi Jama there as well. Jama, the number 10, just inside the paint against his opposite number, Matt Scott. Trayvon Jennifer for the United States. So Bywater on the move. Stephen Serio is with him. John Hall, the man with the personal foul. Murray Tressida, the British coach, mixing it up slightly. Sagar off. Simon Munn, the big number 8, is on. USA coming away with Matt Scott. Bywater, the man opposing him. Here's the man who just scored, Stephen Serio. Matt Scott, number 10, from distance. Going to be mopped up by Adi Orogbemi, who can put the gas on when he sets his mind to it. Bywater looking to level things up. Josh Turek will bring it away. Serio back to Turek. It's a 4-point lead to the United States. Peter Finbow for Great Britain to Simon Munn, tall, imposing figure. Very hard to close down. One of a number of players who plays for the Capital City Aces here in London. There's another, Adi Orogbemi. First points on the board for the home side. Stephen Serio to Matt Scott. Serio being closed down by Fimbo and Bywater. Trayvon Jennifer in the mix there. Doesn't need any of them. Simon Munn inside the paint. It's making the home crowd happy. Here comes Serio to Turek. Matt Scott it is with the score. First score of the day for Matt Scott. Plays his basketball for Galatasaray in Turkey. Simon Munn. 2 out of 2 for him. And once again, it's that same ball to Matt Scott. Same man delivers for the second time running. Peter Finbow for Great Britain. Bywater supporting Orogbemi inside the paint. Simon Munn on the far side. Getting a lot of heat from 3 American players. That gives Bywater the chance to go it alone. Stephen Serio will go it alone as well for the USA. Stephen Serio having a good day so far, and for more than one reason as well, because it's his birthday. 6 points to his name as Britain mixing it up. Dan Highcock is on. Terry Bywater out for a while. Simon Munn. Matt Scott for the United States. It's Josh Turek. Ian Lynch is on as well for the United States. Number 13. Dan Highcock, number 5 for Great Britain. That personal foul on Turek. Chance to extend the American lead to 7. Which he does with some aplomb, does Josh Turek. 13-6. 3 minutes to go on the clock in the first quarter. Here comes Peter Finbow for the home team to quite a roar. Adi Origbemi near side. Abdi Jama. Origbemi back to Finbow. Goes himself and delivers. Simon Munn heavily marked inside the paint, you may be noticing, by the American defence. Hence the opening for Peter Finbow to have that attempt. His team back within 5 points. Sedio to Turek. Dan Highcock is there. Highcock comes away to Finbow. Peter Finbow, who is the man deemed to be not behaving correctly, according to the referee, and that'll give USA and Stephen Sedio a chance to put another 2 points on the board. Sedio playing his basketball in Germany. Matt Scott, as mentioned, number 10 for the United States, playing in Turkey. Ian Lynch, he plays his basketball, the number 13 for the USA, in Rome, for the Santa Lucia Sports Club of Rome. Trayvon Jennifer, the number 8. Here comes Highcock. Simon Munn looking to make some ground on the far side. Finbow. And Highcock delivers. Sedio having a strong opening quarter for his side. Twisting and turning, got support as well. Simon Munn. Give it to Adi Origbemi to fly away. Good defending by America. They're going to come back again at pace. Through Scott. Trayvon Jennifer on the far side, number 8. Scott needs no one. Going to say the Great Britain coach Murray Tressida looks concerned, but he looks like that when they're 10 points up, to be fair. Finbow to Highcock. Simon Munn having a heck of a struggle on the far side with Josh Turek. And the American defense is doing a great job of blocking out Munn when he gets near the paint. Desperate throw coming in with the clock counting down for Dan Highcock.
Hey guys, stop, stop.
Jim Glass, the American coaching conversation with Joseph Chambers on the sidelines. Paul Schulte is on for the USA. Steve Sedio's had a good opening. 9 minutes has gone off as the clock winds down towards the end of the first quarter. And a good first quarter it's been for the American team. 7 points to the good. 17 points against 10 for Great Britain. Steve Sedio weighing in with 8 of those. Matt Scott with 6. And for Great Britain, Simon Munn has got 2 baskets. Peter Fimbo has got 1, and so has Adi Origbemi and Dan Highcock. But a concern on the Great Britain bench. Got to try and get back into this game and not let this American side get too far ahead. Paul Schulte, number 14, very fired up for this game. You can see the way he's talking to his teammates there. So definitely advantage to the United States by 17 points to 10. They have that 7-point advantage. They want to hang on to that. Steve Sedio, their main man in the early part of this game on his birthday. And a reminder, they're fighting for the bronze medal. Earlier today we saw Spain beat Germany in the match for the 5th and 6th place in this competition. No quarter given in that game. Means the world, no matter whether you come 5th, 3rd. Britain with experience of coming 3rd in the last 2 Paralympic Games. Johnny Pollock is on, number 9, very experienced campaigner for the home side. Attempted basket from Ian Lynch. Adi Origbemi comes away for Great Britain. Here's Pollock, who's got a golden arm from distance. Renowned three-pointer. The number 9 who plays for the Wolves Rhinos in Telford in the English Midlands. Here comes Dan Highcock. Joe Chambers is on for the United States. See him inside the paint, the big number 5 with the ball from the Golden State team in Sacramento. Capital city of California, of course. So 5-point difference between these two sides. Chambers dynamic from that position. Johnny Pollock for the home side. Dan Highcock. Inside ball to Origbemi. Sagar's in the mix in the middle. Matt Scott to bring it away. To Joe Chambers again from close quarters. Johnny Pollock, Jason Nelms with him, number 12 in the headband for the USA. Number 12 for Great Britain is Ian Sagar. Matt Byrne was the man whose chair got in the way. On Matt Scott, moving at some pace there. Jason Nelms attempting from distance. Highcock to Johnny Pollock. Origbemi and Byrne inside the paint. Big Joe Chambers against little Adi Origbemi. It's no contest really for the big man. Two baskets already to the player from Sacramento. Steve Sedio's back on for the USA number 11. Matt Scott is on the sidelines now. Here comes Sedio. His team slowly but surely starting to crank up the pressure, increase that lead, thanks to the likes of Joe Chambers, who nets his third one since he came on. Dan Highcock. Inside border, Origbemi getting a lot of heat from Jason Nelms. Chambers to come away. Sagar with him. Johnny Pollock being shepherded by Steve Sedio. Not a great deal of openings, so he may as well have a go. And so far, despite the fact the USA are scoring somewhat freely through the likes of Sedio and Joe Chambers, is their defensive play which is keeping out the British boys and closing down their opportunities. So 5 minutes on the clock to go in the second quarter. Plenty for Murray Tressida, the British coach, to talk about to his side. 23-12 down. Jim Glatz of the USA, somewhat happier, one presumes. been influential so far. Joseph Chambers for the United States. Murray Tressler hoping that Terry Bywater, who's now on number 7 for Dan Highcock, can be equally influential. Chambers again. It's turning into a one-man show in this quarter for the USA. Bamey. John Hall is on the ball as well. Inside ball to Sagar. Still an 11-point lead to the USA. Steve Sedio. For the first time in a long time, Joe Chambers misses a basket. William Waller is on for the USA.
I got it.
The number 9. But there's a popular score with the home crowd because Terry Bywater has got his name on the score sheet. 25-16. Here comes Jason Nelms. Bywater to bring it away at pace. John Hall on the far side. Eric Bamey up the middle. Sagar too trying to make a move into the paint. Bywater to think about his own crack. John Hall back to Oric Bamey. This is Waller for the USA. Fabulous basket from Serio. John Hall just running out of options. There's no one open for him. They're being blocked off almost everywhere by the likes of Chambers and Serio. John Hall. First score of the day for John Hall. Sagar using every millimeter of his height advantage. Bywater can't control. Some fabulous play coming in from Steve Serio. John Hall will bring it away. Bywater. Sagar on the far side. Into the paint to Sagar. Again, it's a pass that just isn't making its mark for the Britain team. And too often they're leaving themselves open, and when the likes of Joe Chambers get near the basket, generally there's a good result for the United States. Steve Serio got a problem with his chair, and I'm not entirely surprised. I think it was him who just clattered into the advertising hoardings certainly was. Look at this effort to keep the ball in play. Fabulous stuff. Got a fear for the photographers behind the advertising hoardings there. Fabulous commitment from the man who plays his basketball for Landil in Frankfurt in Germany. He's having a terrific day. He's got 10 points to his name already. United States with 29. Joe Chambers on 10 as well. Matt Scott with 6. Some outstanding play coming in from this man with his 10 points and 7 rebounds. Joe Chambers of Sacramento in California. Steve Serio, thankfully for the home side, is taking a breather. Josh Turek, number 7, quality player himself, is on. Tell you who else is on, Matt Seeley for the home side. His team within 9 with 30 seconds on the clock until the half-time break. Jason Nelms going on his own, looking to get under the basket. Peter Finbo is the number 13. This is Eric Bamey. Finbo plays in the north of England for the Thameside Owls in Oldham, just near Manchester. Time running out. Bywater's got to have a shot. Would have been a morale-boosting 2 points for Great Britain, but they go into the half-time break down by 9. They're still in touch, and they've reeled the Americans in slightly because at one stage it looked like they could be running away with it, but they're going to have to work out how to stop the likes of Joseph Chambers come the second half, because he's been massive for the United States. Big in stature, big in talent, the USA number 5. Josh Turek as well is always a threat, the man who plays in Spain. Chambers with 10 points to the good Steve Serio on his birthday with 10 points. The United States leading by 29 points to 20. We'll take a 15-minute break, and I'll come back and talk to you when we resume in the second half. Stay with us.
I need you. You should come and work on our team, please. Right, Charlie, Right. So, I do believe that you have got its record in talent. What are you, I always want to see this, who are you going to be tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be Amy Winehouse singing Valerie.
Alright, let's hear it for Valerie! Right. Whenever you're ready, I want you to show your love and appreciation. DJ, run the track. Here we go, come on now. Clap. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You see, why were you nervous about coming out here? How good was that? What was that like singing out in the middle of this floor? What a great crowd, right?
Absolutely amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell you what, get the time. Right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Peter! So, Peter, tell everybody what it is that you do.
I'm a medical volunteer. Just stop by one year program that the audience have.
And ladies and gentlemen, Peter is a paediatrician at Great Ormsby Hospital. Now, Peter, I've noticed that you've enjoyed. Right, are you ready? I can't even work out who you are going to be. I can't have a guess. Right, rock music, here we go. It's Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for our wonderful games makers.
Great Britain 20. There was a first quarter that's made a real difference. USA hit 53% from the field in comparison to Great Britain's 36% as the USA took a 7-point lead. Quarter 2, USA dropped to 38%. But Great Britain couldn't take the opportunity as their percentage from the field also dropped to 33%. Individually for the USA, Joe Chambers and Steve Serio had 10 points apiece, but Steve Serio, number 11, is 100% for his shooting. For Great Britain, Simon Martin had 4 points apiece, Michael shooting 67% from the field. Both teams need big players to step up in the second half. These are highlights from the first 20 minutes.
So, there you go. That was how we got to the score at half-time of 29 points to 20 in favour of USA. Now, we had Martin's count earlier on. Right about now, after you, sir. Right about now, we want all the children, all the kids to stand up. Where are they? All the kids in the arena, stand up, support. Yo, you want to stand up? Stand up. Stand up. There you go. All the children, standing up, please. Wonderful start. We have got a special record for you, and we want to see you dancing. You're going to get a big screen going to DJ, run for that.
So plenty for the two coaches to say to their respective sides at half-time. More, one presumes, for Murray Tressida, the UK coach. His team down by 9 points. A lot of talking coming from Sinclair Thomas, his number 2 as well. But the story of the first half certainly belongs to the United States, with the likes of Steven Serio with his 10 points, and also Joseph Chambers weighing in with 10. Britain looking to Terry Bywater to get more than 2. Needs a bit more game time. Dan Highcock and Simon Munn with 4, their top scorers. 29-20, halfway through the bronze medal playoff here at the North Greenwich Arena. John Hall is on the court for the home side. Bywater inside ball. Abdi Jama blocked off by Paul Schulte. USA number 14 on the ball. Jeremy Larday is on for the United States, and Eric Barbara as well, number 4 on the far side. Skillful player with a very good turn of speed. This is Bywater, going to have to get his skates on at some stage. That'll do nicely, says the crowd. Crowd that was warmed up nicely by a terrific encounter between Germany and Spain. Spain winning that game to finish 5th in the standings. Emotional time as well for their Spanish skipper and talisman. Diego de Paz Paso had another fine game. Here's Bywater. A couple of early baskets will really settle his team down nicely and bring them within 5 points. Raucous home support, raucous American support as well, to the strains of the Boss singing Born in the USA, you may hear in the background. 24-29 is the score. Jeremy Larday of the United States. Nate Hines is on as well. This is Paul Schulte. Larday to Schulte, driving in. William Waller with the effort, but here comes the British team roaring forward through Bywater. Orogbemi inside the paint. John Hall on the ball at the moment. Ian Sagar just under the basket. Schulte was who Steve had committed that personal foul on Ian Sagar. Chance to reduce that deficit to 25-29. This to bring the home side within 3. So a need for the USA to maintain that momentum they had in the third quarter, which is probably why we've seen Joe Chambers come on, number 5. Schulte carrying off for a while. Chambers, the main man, with his 10 points so far for the American team, along with Steve Sedio. John Hall, one of a number of players who plays for the Thameside Owls in the north of England, Oldham near Manchester. Lade missing that shot by Water. Abdi Jama, Hall on the near side. It's looking a lot better for the home side at the moment, a lot more interplay, a lot more pace on the ball. And so far they're having the best of this third quarter by 5-0. Terry Bywater had 119 points, an average of 17 per game coming into today. Got 7 points today. He's got 8 points today. And he's not been on court for more than about 11 minutes, I think. But it brings the home side within 2 of the United States. Here's Eric Barber for the USA, forced to shoot from distance. William Waller to Joseph Chambers. Time running out on the clock for the USA. Bit of concern on the American bench from the likes of Josh Turek. Jim Glatch is going to be mulling over his options. He's got a lot of firepower sitting there that he could bring in, but there's firepower coming from this man, Terry Bywater, who's on fire at the moment. He's got 10 today. Crowd are happy because the British team are now level with the United States. What can Joe Chambers do? Well, he can do what he's been doing all the way through today. Just lean back, make it look easy, and rack up 12 points for your team. This was the previous score for the home side from Bywater. So Jim Glatch mixing it up a little bit. It's brought on Josh Turek. Lade is taking a rest. Trayvon Jennifer is off as well. Eric Barber is out. Ian Lynch comes on, number 13. Eric Bentley back to John Hall. Sagar inside the paint, a lot of attention. Bamey taking a tumble, picks himself back up, gets back into attack on the ball now. Steve Sedio's on as well for the United States, so Jim Glatch bringing on his prime players that did so well in the first half as Bywater goes for that three. Inside ball, John Hall. Yeah, boom, says Dan Highcott. Eric Bamey in the wars again, that time on his own teammate. They pulled back 9 points in this third quarter, have the home side 31 apiece. They're ahead by 11-2 in this period. It's been a terrific turnaround after the halftime talk by Murray Trezeguet and Sinclair Thomas. Helps having Bywater on the park as well. Steve Sedio to add to his total. Two out of two for Steve Serio on those free shots there. He's got 12 points for the day. It's not going to count, but it's a good warm-up for Terry Bywater's arm from distance. Trayvon Jennifer in the wars with Adi Oregbemi. Steve Sedio to Josh Turek. Bywater will bring it out. Josh Turek trying to keep that ball in play, as we saw earlier from Steven Sedio. A lot of commitment on the American side when it comes to chasing down those loose balls. Segal nets. He enjoyed that one. It's still level. That's a good basket by a man in fine form for the United States, Steven Sedio. A lot of experience in this British side, heading for or trying to attempt to get another bronze medal at these games. Likes of Bywater and Simon Munn. Johnny Pollock, Peter Finbow, all there 4 years ago. Johnny Pollock goes back a lot further than that. So does Terry Bywater. He was there in Athens. John Hall, Adi Orogbemi. Played in this match 4 years ago. Got a feeling this game is going to be very close. 2 points in it, heading towards the end of the third. Josh Turek looking for Sedio, form player on the far side. Isabali can't stop scoring at the moment. Steve Sedio plays his basketball in Germany. He's got 16 points to his name today. Segar, but play on, says the referee, despite the attentions of Matt Scott. So Josh Turek plays in Madrid for Getafe. Coming up against Adi Orogbemi, and a chance for Turek to add to the United States total. Add to his own total as well. He's got 4 points. This to give his team a 6-point lead. So a late resurgence in this quarter by the American side to regain that lead after Great Britain drawing level at one stage, but it's going to end with a 6-point advantage. Question being, has the British team given everything in the third? Do they have more in the fourth? Murray Tressida will mix his team up, but he's going to need some more big plays from the likes of Terry Bywater and Ian Sadar. Simon Munn will no doubt come back on again, a player who's very hard to stop, another veteran of the last two games. But that's where we're at, 39-33 heading into the last quarter. I wonder who she's supporting. So 39-33, Steve Serio the man so far for America with 16 points. Joseph Chambers had a terrific period when he came on with 12 points. Didn't see too much from him in that last quarter. Maybe Jim Glatt shaving him for the final push as well. Serio on his birthday having a terrific day. John Hall and Adi Oregbemi influential for Great Britain. Terry Bywater with 10 points. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Matt Scott is the American number 10. They want to keep the ball away from this man because he just can't stop scoring, Steve Serio. And he may well be the difference between these two sides unless Britain can get back into this game again. Had a roaring first part of the third quarter. Serio and Turek influential towards the end of that third quarter. And as you can see, have now stretched their lead to 8 points. Jim Glatt with his words of opinion and advice, and Paul Schulte as well, who's currently on the sidelines, experienced player from the Orlando Magic, weighing in with his advice to the team. So Great Britain with a fair bit to do, but they've got time on the clock. John Hall back to Abdi Jama. Matt Scott to bring it away. Danger man Serio. But a terrific basket by Ian Lynch, wide open. Plays for the Dallas Wheelchair Mavericks in Texas as Ian Lynch. And suddenly it's a 10-point margin for the British boys to think about. So Bywater, what can he do to stamp his mark on this game? Origbemi, Abdi Jama back to Origbemi. That's what the team needed. First goal of the day for Abdi Jama. Another player from the Wolves Rhinos in Telford. Sadio enjoying himself. Josh Turek. Sagar to Bywater. It's going to go long. John Hall, the man who tried to get on the end of that ambitious pass. Dan Highcock itching to get back into action. Simon Munn is on, veteran player for the home side. Peter Finbo as well. Matt Scott getting close to the basket. Raw whenever Great Britain come away with the ball. Finbo, Bywater, Abdi Jama. Simon Munn on the far side getting back on two wheels. Being closed down, our Great Britain going to have to have a long throw. Time running out. Good defense by the United States to deny Britain the scoring opportunities, the movement. Serio with the golden arm. Back to Matt Scott. Delivers. Origbemi looking for support, looking for space unless he goes himself. Is Bywater going to set himself? Sixth basket of the day for Terry Bywater. Losing track as to how many Steve Sadio's got. And if it's not Stereo, it's Josh Turek as well popping up with his own score. Man who plays in Spain, 7 points for him. Peter Finbo, Abdi Jama, back to Finbo. Being closed down, makes space for himself under the basket. Makes it look easy, was Peter Finbo. Matt Scott to Josh Turek. Enjoyed that one. Adi Erogbemi, Terry Bywater, looking for Abdi Jama, looking to score himself. Home team 8 points down. Steve Sedio on his birthday with 19 points. Made it 20. All right, Britain mixing it up. Matt Byrne is coming on. Dan Highcock as well. So 5 minutes to pull back a 10-point deficit for the right to be the bronze medalists in this competition. Same game 4 years ago, Britain won. Trayvon Jennifer. The man who took a spill there. Bywater unlucky with that basket. Matt Scott to come away. Josh Turek looking for Serio. He's screaming for it on the far side. Points coming from all over this American side at the moment. And if Britain close down Steve Sedio, they've got Josh Turek to worry about, and if not him, there's Matt Scott as well. Let's not even mention Joe Chambers, who's not on the park. Bywater. It's twice now he's gone close. Dan Highcock back to Bywater, thinks about the three. Trayvon Jennifer there. It was coincidentally his birthday yesterday. He was 24. Steve Sedio's 25 today. Could be there's a fair bit to celebrate for this American team in 3.5 minutes, unless Britain can start producing some successive baskets. So timeout called, and a chance for Jim Glatch and Murray Tressida to reorganize their side. Let's have a listen to what the coaches are saying.
So you guys will be pressed on the score of this free throw. We're 3 men up in our press, okay? So it's Matt, Eddie, Dan, Terry, all the fourth man, Jimmy, you're back last. Okay, defensively, trying to stop. Rebound the ball, spread the floor. When they're doubled, find the open man. So the temptation is to do it yourself. Pass right, which is effective for you. Okay, let's go. One possession at a time, boys. Let's go. Get it.
Interesting to note later on in these games, often the coaches don't have out the charts where they're working out their formations. When it comes down to 3.5 on the clock, Murray Tressida knows exactly what he wants to say. Sinclair Thomas is number 2, along with Harsh Bania often has the chart. Likewise, Jim Glatch just telling the likes of Steve Serio to keep on what he's doing. All right, chance for Aragbemi to get one back for Great Britain. It's still quite a deficit. The task they know is not just to score a few, but it's to stop the likes of Serio and Turek from getting on the score sheet as they've been doing all day, or Matt Scott. Ten points for the man who plays for Galatasaray in Istanbul, Matt Scott. Bywater to Highcock. Trayvon Jennifer with him the whole way. Serio to Turek. Dan Highcock from distance. Here's Serio again to Turek on the inside. Joe Chambers likes that. USA extending their lead to a comfortable 15. Aragbemi. Johnny Pollock is on for the home team. Man who's been known to sling him in from a long way out. Somewhat dejected Terry Bywater there in Sagar is in as well. The number 12 you can see just inside the paint. Just not falling for the home team. Certainly did for a period in the third quarter when they came roaring back to go level at one stage with the United States of America. But the quality of the likes of this man, Steve Serio and Matt Scott, have been delivering time after time. And there's not a great deal that Great Britain can do about this. Dan Highcock trying to find Ian Sagar. Certainly an air of celebration about the American bench as Steve Serio, their star man, goes out to be replaced by Paul Schulte. Jim Glatz shuffles his pack for possibly the last time. 50 seconds on the clock. Schulte, the man from the Orlando Magic in Florida, to Josh Turek, the man who plays in Spain. And that's why he's so coveted in this sport. 15 points a day for Josh Turek. William Waller is the number 9. Turek, Schulte. Eric Bamey to give the crowd something to cheer about right at the end. It's not going to make any difference to the score, but it may make them feel somewhat better, because that's the final hooter. Delight for the birthday boy Steve Serio, delight as well for Jim Glatz. The United States have come to London. They're going to go home with a medal. Really wasn't too much the likes of Sagar and the rest of the British boys could do about it once the USA stepped it up in the third and fourth quarter. Serio, Turek scoring at will. Before them, Big Joe Chambers, the number 5 for America, who was influential in the second quarter. So we know who has come third here in London. It is the United States of America. Britain 4th. Spain have finished 5th and Germany 6th. That was decided earlier in the day. But this is just a warm-up, of course, to the big event which is coming up in a while, in about 45 minutes' time. Australia against Canada for the gold medal. Certainly a dream, of course, for the home players to have got somewhere near gold on home turf. But you've got to feel pleased for the Americans who deserve this win today. Eric Barber, quiet today, but influential all the way through the tournament so far. Steve Serio, what a birthday for the man who plays in Frankfurt in Germany. Johnny Pollock has been around a long time. Wonder if we'll see him again in 4 years' time in Brazil. Sagar looking, well, more than devastated.
Where are we? What are we?
He's a fearsome looking character, is Joseph Chambers, at the best of times, but he can certainly play basketball. And delivered those vital baskets when his team needed them. Weighed in with 12 to Joe Chambers, just at a pivotal time for Jim Glatcher's side. Used sparingly, but decisively as well. Josh Turek finishing with 15 points, Steve Sedio 20. And those three were the main scorers for the United States of America.
Hey, bring your ass to Rio. Bring your ass to Rio.
Gas Chowdhury, number 4, didn't see him today. Johnny Pollock with a spare wheel. Dan Highcock, number 5. Taking their bow before a raucous home crowd here at the North Greenwich Arena. Fabulous venue for so much sport and music. This event, nice mix of the two.
We got it done. We got it done. You got your victory chair and all that. Yeah, boy.
Some of those stats telling their own story, certainly on the free shots, where America were preeminent with 87.5 compared to the 50%. They had the same number of throws, but the American side far more decisive in taking their chances when it mattered.
So, welcome back everyone. Are you enjoying that bronze medal game between Great Britain and the United States of America? Congratulations once again to the United States of America, our bronze medalists. Don't forget, it's Paralympics. There is a now. Up next is the battle for the gold medal between Canada and Australia.
So congratulations to the United States in winning that bronze medal, 61-46 the final score. Decisive in the first quarter, a better second quarter for Great Britain, certainly the third as well, when they came roaring back and took that third quarter by 13 points to 10. But the United States, with their strength and depth and their class from the likes of Joe Chambers, Steve Sedio, Matt Scott, Josh Turek, cranked it up again. There was nothing that Murray Tressida could do about it in the fourth quarter. 23-13 was the score in that final quarter. Great day for Sergio, his birthday, 20 points on the board for him. Matt Scott with 12, Josh Turek with 15, Joseph Chambers didn't see him for the whole of the game, but when he was on, he got 12 points, and that accounted for a plucky Great Britain side despite the better efforts of Terry Bywater, who weighed in with 14 of his own. So bronze to the United States. Who's going to get gold? We shall find out when we come